back now. Okay. Okay, mic's responsive, yep. We are back. Hope everybody had a good Easter weekend. Seems like the Pope got called into a managerial meeting, but, I think he and his boss are on good terms. Probably. Unlike me in the Oblivion remaster, where I could probably be throwing a hissy fit right now, but I want to get into some hunting first, so... Oh, even my Oshi is going nuts over it. Goddamn, I'm gonna have some thoughts about that later, aren't I? Okay. What's this notification that won't go away in the Twitch overlay? Oh. Apparently I got a gift sub yesterday. I don't know if I was online when that happened, but I guess thank you to Shadow-a-Woo for the tier 1 sub to Gurgi. Chrissy's husband. Okay. I'll be sure to get some mileage out of that. But where were we? Right. A hunter must hunt. And given what's coming tonight, surprisingly, I believe in terms of UTC to EST, that's going to happen for me around 8 or 9 tonight. Blossom Dance is going live a couple hours. Or I say a couple, it's more like 6 to 9. So let's try to knock out a few more things in higher rank, shall we? I don't know if I'll be able to unlock the high rank as Oshia before the festival starts, but I got a couple hours in me now. I have to punch out for a bit around 6, and then we'll be back for more. You may have noticed from last time, I've upgraded from my mixed Gravios set to full Jindahad, purely for layered, though. My cat also, he followed me down the Blue Man group. Why was I back here? Oh, right, there was a feast in Wyveria. I came back after that because the ship is here. Literally the same dialogue as last time when he got an inventory upgrade, so I screenshotted it just in case, but you're not really missing anything. Now, one thing I was thinking of doing, I saw people talking about buying out his weapons so that he has more slots freed up for other goodies. So I'm probably just going to buy out these weapons. It's not like they cost a tremendous amount of guild points either. Nothing else I need out of you, though. So, do I want any more ancient potions? It's probably faster than a well-done steak now, but not necessary, really. I'll get up to at least double digits. There you go. Now, since last time, I've cleaned out my wish list yet again, except for one thing. I went around making a whole lot of gear. Now, anything that requires trading mats or the other extremely rare biome shit, I don't have. Like Mizutsu, I only need one more piece for, one more scale and one more bubble foam, so 2 pieces. I finished my Dahad set. I've got Damascus set. Getting the Fusium for this one was, an inconvenience, but it's done now. If I want to do multiplayer, I'm equipped with full wide range. Plus, it's rarity 7, so good on defense, too. Full Dober, this required a few extra Jindahad runs because I needed the... Was it the Stout Bones? The Hard Bones. There we go. Yeah, it was Hard Bones. I don't know why I'm getting confused. Battle, I still only have 3 Scarred Scales. Otherwise, I would be crafting the full thing of this. Doesn't look like there's a Palico set for it, so this one I'm getting close on. King Beetle, I only have 1 Great Hornfly. I need 10 of those for the total of Butterfly and King Beetle. That's not happening anytime soon. Death Stench, I've only got 1. That one also has Palico gear. Azuz, I still have no more Tanned Leather. I need to do Gathering Run. Suja, I need more textiles. Kanafa. I haven't done anything with this yet. I need to do the wool for my Palico first, and then for me. Commission. I only know how to get tickets from Santiago, so he needs to stock more of them. Belongo. Okay, this is where... Do I ever post it? Yes, I do. I have a list of monsters on this post-it that I can still theoretically farm at present before moving on, but I want to unlock higher challenge monsters, so here we are. Langanga. Have Gravios. This is... I only maxed out the armor on these 2 pieces, and I also did it for the 3 pieces. 2 Bahar, 1 Hirabami that I'm currently wearing. Excuse me. I'm not going to max out armor spheres on everything, but figured I might as well give myself something resembling an advantage continuing onward. I've only done betas so far, unless the set only has alphas. Guardian Rathalos, but I still need regular Rathalos. I could go Guardian Rathalos if I won my Scorch bonus, but I don't think the fire damage is the most relevant part for the Guardian Rathalos horn. Regular Rathalos, Zuwu, Guardian Ebony Odo. I did finish the Ajaricon set. I want to say the last thing I needed was Ridges, surprisingly, not Jewels. Guardian Doshiguma, that's on the list. Regular Doshiguma, on the list. Guardian Folger, it's on the list. Gajao, I don't know if anybody will trade for this. Like, the only place I know drops it is apparently now a fishing target, not actual small monster you could farm. So I feel like this one's going to be a pain in the ass. We'll see. We'll see soon. What's the difference? At a glance, it just looks like the male has more hip paneling, so whatever. I have a Guardian Sacred single. Only did betas again where possible. Full ingots. I can see it for style, just not for function. Full Rathian. Full Hirabami. Full Bahara. I need to do Nursilla in high rank still, but I might prioritize the female version over the male version. The male version, all it has for me is the shoulders. I prefer the female version otherwise. Gypsaros. Conga? No, Rumpopolo. There's Conga. I'm already past the Rarity 5 stuff, but I still want to get it for completion's sake, especially as a layered. Lala, Clementries. I have not done a Chattacabra set in high rank. I don't see a reason to. But it will be another thing I can check off, so we'll get there, just not right now. Young Cuckoo, again. Farming, it's a nuisance at the current stage. Although the armor does die strangely. Maybe it's just my current lighting configuring. Kamakshi, Kranadath, Balakshi? No, Vespoid. Vespoid, this one's farmable with optionals. I should probably knock that out at some point. Puragil, Talioth, and there's Balakshi? There's Balakshi. Full alloy, full bone, full chain, full leather, and I did both male and female full for hope. So, as I said before, I did have a feast invitation in Sild. So I've still got that active for the next hour. And I knocked out quite a bit of my optional quests. Let's see. The only things I have left are quests that have side quests tied to them. The missions, generally, though, I think I've done everything else available, except maybe I missed 2 or 3 small monster quests. There they are, yeah. Kranadath, Vespoid, and Balakshi. So I've done most of what's available to me right now. I didn't want to do these side quests offline, just in case there was anything different with them. And of course, my Palico has everything I could currently get for him, but, Fuzzbucket, where'd you go? Fuzzy? Since I got the full Jindahad, I wanted to try a bit more of an icy look. Ended up going blue and white. My cat as well, and both of our pets. You have not said a word since that one cutscene. Maybe 2 cutscenes. Why are you a team leader but utterly uninteractable? What is your prerogative? You know, I don't care. We got stuff to hunt. First things first, might as well check in with Tom. Oh yeah, that's full. Conut? I can't remember how long it's been. Do I have new bounties? No, but I finished all of these. Okay. I guess we'll see if there's anything good on the map, and other than that, a tempered 4-star. It's a Clematrice as well. Tempered Wrath. 5-star tempered Balahar. You know, I can... Let me go look at it. Just to see if it's, Bird. Bird. Let me mark it on your map first. I just want to look at it. If it's a crown, I will maybe do it, maybe save it. Otherwise, I don't care. I have all the Balahara parts I need right now. I still have not upgraded any of my talismans yet. That's annoying me. But I also don't want to do it until I know I've unlocked the last of the talismans. And those are going to require Apex parts, possibly Gore Magala. I don't think there's any talismans that require specifically Zoshia high rank parts. You know, if there was just a Sandstar out here conveniently too, that'd be great. Knowing my luck, it probably showed up for a half second while I was blinking. Wait a minute, I thought you were tempered 5-star. Where's the other one? Okay, Bird, take me to him. I'm wasting time on a goddamn Sild Feast. At least we didn't get stricken by lightning. Struck... words. Not a crown. Okay. In that case, we are going back to the story. Yep, send us to base camp. We gotta talk to Olivia. I owe y'all an apology. I was supposed to start 2 hours earlier. I just felt like absolute shit. So, that and I was trying to get something working with... Was it my OBS problem? Or I fixed it, is the important thing. Okay, Olivia, what's up? Oh! Chad Thundercock is back. Perfect. Did he confirm the frenzy was in fact from a Gore Magala? Imagine we skip Gore Magala and go straight to Shagaru or something. My weapon's slightly blocking things. We only had one Apex, honestly. You could have taken longer. How pure. I thought you had enough Gore Magala for a lifetime, but, you do you, man. Did you find a Gore Magala's molting? Is it Shagaru? Do not lead me to Shaggy right now, man. I just got my shit back together again. I need a warm-up hunt. Ah. We're already familiar with the worm ways. What's up?
さらに道すがらご覧いただいた通り、ここでは過剰なエネルギー噴出が続いています。それに関連してか、東地域のほぼ全域において異常気象の
It's organic, right? Can this thing get frenzied?
つまりその異常気象と流動に因果関係がこの辺りと同じでエネルギーが溢れてるんです。
I saw something about Gore Magala being open to migrating between not just Ice Shard Cliffs, but Ice Shard Cliffs and Wounded Hollow, but now also having access to the ruins of Wyveria. Sorry, that notification noise is me, not you. Frenzied Guardians? I hate having to pay attention to people. I would turn off every notification if I could. Oh, come on! Do we not have enough frenzied bodies piled up? Right. I wonder if each base camp includes here. Probably gonna have to do a frenzied hunt everywhere. The outside world is overrated. I need to actually start going around for those damn rare spawns so I can afford to trade shit. Okay. I don't know why we're keeping you in all the top-level meetings. I feel like we could just take your necklace and we'd probably have this solved. Nothing personal, kid. You are a good gopher to save me from having to fast travel to 8 different people. Then keep traveling. Go on, get. As I said, go on, get. You got nothing. I'm surprised you can't just have a conversation with Alma, unless it's a very story prescripted moment. She's just always the quest board, I guess. You're not Tashin, sorry. Hopefully not. Doesn't seem like anybody here has been updated, so we'll probably have to check on the other base camps, and then we get something to work with. Nothing new, yeah. Oh, I guess it is active everywhere now. It's, No, it's a Chupacabra, goddammit. I mean, I could go looking for that Quematrice before we go anywhere. Again, it's 5 stars tempered, so... Bird, if you'd be so kind. Bird. Please and thank you. More! Hey, how you doing, biatch? I'm doing alright. Not running 100%, but I feel like that's just my default now. How you doing? Oop. Sorry, Angie, I'm off to measure cock. Bird, you can jump. You have wings. You can fly. Well, glide. Fall with style. There you go. I need to see if this Quematrice is a crown before I go anywhere. Silver crown doesn't matter to me. To the basin we go. You're hot and bothered? What's got you? For me, it's the Oblivion remaster. Also, that if I want to stream longer today, I'm probably going to have to do 2 streams. I have to break shit up in ways I don't like. I apologize for being late. I had to set some shit up, and I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm here now. If you have a spare pair of lungs, and I can swap those freely, we can fix that problem. But then I might need a brain, too. You know, a whole matching set. Just a new body in general. Now, where is that upsurge? Nothing here is serious except the grind. Don't you worry about that. Okay, there it is. Smoked to the brim, unfortunately. I hear that. All my shit is secondary, too, and it's still fried. Genesis Opal. Hopefully I can trade that for some Dalthodon wool. Or Zeus leather. Who's looking at me? Wasps from hell. No tempered 5 stars, so... let's just go back to base camp, I guess. And you don't understand shit? I don't know if you'd be open to a collab, but I'd be happy to play with you on or off stream. Just try to help tutorialize it a little. It is a very mechanically dense game to start with. Okay, I guess that took the other camps off the list. We can start here. Talismans. I still haven't made any upgraded talismans yet. I need to unlock the last two. Which ones am I missing again? Hang on. Convert and Imbibe. Yeesh. There's nothing else I need to make right now. Relatable for my mother, I'm sure, not me. Is it minerals? I like shiny rocks. You'd appreciate the help. Okay, then. We gotta cross... words. We gotta cross-reference each other's schedules to see what time would work to play together. You want to stream it, or you just want to do it privately? No skin off my nose. Thank you for 2 Orichalcite. That's... what, 20% of a Rarity 6 Arshan weapon? Yeah, that's enough. Okay. You know, Ida, do you have anything to say? Because you no, you have nothing to say right now. Good thing I exhausted everybody's dialogue before talking to Fabius. Did I just make a Yo Mama joke in this day and age? I honestly already forgot. My short-term memory gave up on me. Ooh. New Udra's back. Say less. You're being invaded by pre-oiled tentacles. That's never a good omen. At least they realize we're getting reruns. And they put all the chattable NPCs in one place, too. What if I just walk past you? Nothing again. So I'm guessing Dogard is going to be the same. Oh, the Yo Mama joke was me talking about relatability in sales. No. That's more of a white women joke than it is Yo Mama. My mother, she's one of those very value-oriented shoppers. You're free whenever? Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Maybe something tomorrow, then, because tomorrow I'm not going to be able to stream during the usual time slot, so... Yeah, it's called buffering. Do you know too many printers with memory? That's what I thought. Nothing. Yeah, tomorrow I'm planning around some stuff with my sister and my mother. So, right, yeah, no worries. If you want to try a collab tomorrow or something, sure. I have to be offline by 4. Gotta deal with my sister, and then gotta go help my mother with something after that, too. Thursday, though, I'm no-lifing it. The Blossom Dance Festival is gonna be... What's easier for me? tomorrow, like I said, as long as I'm offline by 4 p.m. my time, I can make it work. So, I figure I usually start around 12 or 1, so you want to use my usual time, or what are you thinking? I don't know what that translates to in German time zones. Hang on. Okay, you're 6 hours ahead of me, so that would probably be something like 6 p.m. to 10 for you, give or take. Oh, you meant Easter. My Easter was alright. Got to spend it with my family. My aunt's out of the hospital. Oh, Sabar, hang on. 6 p.m. it is then. I'll be sure to friend you on Steam. Let's see here. Good news. Okay. Or good news. Let's see, where's my profile here? Okay, I'm going to DM you my friend code on X, so you respond to that whenever you're ready. Okay, that DM should have just gone through. Okay. I'm sorry, Sabar, I was ignoring you in the middle of the conversation. You were saying? You know what? Tentacles usually do find your limits pretty quickly. We already talked to Dogard. I think everybody else is up by, Ooh, that's a good Ajaricon. Got a message from some weirdo? You know what? Block him. It's a 4-star Ajaricon. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're hunting another Apex. I was saying I wanted to warm up, but you know what? Let's just go straight out of the pan into the fire. Smart person would have had their bird climb that. Saboteur child. What's the situation? That name was in your records, not mine. But what if... Your patience is amicable. But seriously, bring me the tentacles. I prefer the title over the literal name, but we can't all be Monster Hunter Rise, I suppose. So, lay it on me. Leave it to the girl to summon the grown-ups. I wouldn't trust the child that called tentacles, or the boy who called wolf, cried wolf. The important thing is the tennis balls are about to roll in. Is it 3v1ing another Ajaricon pack? Or Congress? Group of monkeys. Whatever I just said, I knew it. Tennis balls are the key. No reason to pitch a fit. I'll deal with the tent poles. Yes, you've got your heads on straight because you're going to stay out of it and let me handle this, right? The fuck's my bird doing in the background? Boga, I trust you more than all the villagers combined. Considering their entire culture revolves around the Fire Spring, you think they would have been more than slightly prepared for it. Again. Why do you need friendship? You have industry. Fittingly, I bet they're all gonna get burned out. We get it, it's a high-rank Apex. I've already been farming Jindahad. You don't have to justify. Y'all are talking an awful lot for all the urgency you're implying, so just let me off the leash. There we go. Things said we're no longer poachers. Perfect. It must be right by the piston, whatchamacallit. Where have you been the last 100 hours? Yes, my player character can speak. It's also the first time in the franchise, so... I guess 20 years of precedent doesn't really amount to that much for you. There it is. Just on the other side of this thing. Look. Could you actually zoom into... X-ray attacks. Okay, you're lined up. Yeah, I can make that hit. 1.5K to start with. I gotta set up a sonic barrier. Guess you never noticed? You know, it happens. I think we're only 20 parts into this playthrough. But you know what? It's fair enough to have not noticed. It's only been since February. Were you missing the backsass? Because I got plenty to just go around. You've only been here for like 5, maybe. You say that. I can go into the backlog. I can give you exact numbers. I'm not going to, though. That would require effort on my part. Okay, we got some parapods. I'll get a mount first, and then we'll proc the para. There we go. You don't want to know. I don't want to know either. I saw something the other day about how people figured out a way to determine exact... What? Cat, why did you flash it? Pussy goddamn blinding. Stand still. Much better. Enjoy eating that tortellini. How long can I ride out that one SpongeBob joke? Not even a joke, a reference. You know, I gotta be honest, I think I over-prepared for this. It feels abusive. Whiff. Okay. You know, he can't be that evil as far as the Black Flame goes. He killed all the wasps. Okay. That's a whole lot of complaining for somebody that's watching the fight, Alma. Alright, Bird, get me back in the action. Oh, hang on, I haven't taken any of my supplies yet this hunt. Waste not, want not. Did he kill all those Geldron? Or are they just hanging? Well, they got a death wish. No hugs for you. Yeah, that was ambitious. I'm gonna tell Fatalis you stole his attack. What's the matter? You're hiding your natural gasoline stain look? You look better in green, less envious. Much better. That's gonna hit. Never mind, my cat is a genius. Perfect timing on the paralysis, buddy. I forgot to burn a voucher on this, didn't I? I need to make space for more. Are you grappling my cat? I thought it was a fluke when a Jargon could. Apparently your pets can be grappled. That is horrifying and hilarious. Oh yeah, all those Gelodron are dead now. Free meat. I have to live first. I still can't believe it grappled my cat. Then again, I guess it is the natural predator-prey relationship with tentacles. For the record, you all chose that. Am I winning? Does genocide count as winning? What am I saying? Of course it does. More materials, more loot. More very fatty meat. I still haven't gotten a feast in Azuz yet, but I did see a cutscene of it. It looks like they're serving Wagyu made out of these mudkip-looking things. I wonder if axolotl meat is actually any good for anything. Okay, Bird, let's get a move on. Wait, what? I gotta keep you on your toes. So New Udra should be asleep in its hole. Do I want to set anything up on that? I guess I can do a couple of echo bubbles. But no, you're not asleep. You're not asleep. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get in there. I cast Explosion. And now I get the grapple. But fortunately for me, this kitty has claws. Cat, why did you put that there? Wow, you're exhausted already. Yeah, I was asking for that one. That one even more so. You got a second shock trap already? God damn. Cat's working overtime. I must have hit a ledge somewhere in that mix because I whiffed my encore. You can't use the explosions against me. I'm American. The IRA is even importing our celebrity politician proposals. I knew it. I just had to reference the Conor McGregor campaign. It wanted to kill itself to get away from my nonsense. Now, hopefully I can actually just make the Guardian armor straight up now that I'm in high rank, and I don't have to unlock yet another monster for that. It took way too damn long in low rank. I think it was, what, after Guardian Rathalos you could finally make Apex armor? For even Uthduna. Yeah, let's just end it. There we go. Punishing Draw, not using. Power Prolonger. Bludgeoner, maybe, but it's not something I'm aiming for. You gotta have the sentimental moments with your cat. It's mandatory. Hydrate? Yeah, we have been going about an hour. Okay, fair. What in blazes is your slang? You know, don't mention it, especially the part where your basin is still on fire. I make parts out of the monsters, you make resources out of the parts. It's the cycle of life. Or death. Purgatory? I could be capturing them. One down, two to go then. Wait, was one of those veins here? No. Fulgurite veins are... Yeah, it's all there. I guess I know where we're going next, assuming they don't despawn. Nothing else outstanding. What have you heard? What do you know? Ooh, that's new. Shiny objects. One of my many weaknesses. Apparently, we're training him to be a hunter, which means we can't just take away his necklace and then send him back home. But he does also save me from having to look around for 8 different traders. So, pros and cons. Show me high-rank New Udra. He is technically useful to us. That's the one reason he's still here. It's still New Udra, yep. Maybe I recombine Rumpopolo with... Actually, no. If I change my helmet, I lose my frog. However... A frog on a cat on an octopus. I can dig that. Make the whole thing. I'm only going to use the bottom piece, though. Octocat, yep. So I still need 2 more Death Stench for that, and 1 more Dalthodon Wool for that. Other than that, everything I can make for my cat, I have. Fuzzy, where are you? I forgot to equip your tentacles, damn it. Oh, you... Right, go back into the Jindahad stuff. I'm going to use your tentacles as a layered. There we go. Why do you avoid my gaze, father? Pet my slime. Okay. Silliness is key. It's like when you find some guy wearing nothing but a pot on his head, dual-wielding weapons, saying, "Let me solo her." The silliness of his ensemble sells his skill. That could also be a portmanteau of "She sells seashells by the seashore," but one problem at a time. Yeah, Nudra's no joke. That was oddly specific. Wait, did I remember to talk to these two before going after New Udra? Because at least one of them has something specific. It goes on the list. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're finally at double digits on that one. I've been meticulous, but it doesn't mean I'm immune to mistakes, so my second character is going to have a couple of things to look for, at least. That's right, crank the fire in your heart to full blast. Heartburn is clearly not a Palico issue, is it? No, not that. Right. Check with the locals. You can be optimistic, sure. Okay, so it looks like they're generally reverting their dialogue to what it was post-Jindahad, pre the other Apexes. At least it appears as such. Nobody over here. Ida? Look, you need to understand, the Weather Channel is not to be trusted. We tried to not die. That generally results in us defending ourselves. Sometimes we get proactive. I don't need to check your inventory. I have Ma-Nata for that now. Send the boy for the grunt work. Oh, I believe I just saw a friend request pop up. Let's see how long I can ignore that. I'm kidding. You know what? You're welcome. The thank yous are actually appreciated. You might need to learn how to use a hammer as a weapon. Thank you for your acknowledgement. Well, yeah, I did it twice now. Keep a hunter around. Don't worry, I see your semicolons in chat. Nothing to tear up over. Bright burner, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll double back for you later, stuff. When have I not been bailing you out? So that just leaves Maki, Yabaran, Dogard, and Sabar, I think. Child. You're welcome. Try not to make things worse while I'm gone, okay? My damn cat in the background. I'm glad I could do my part. Thank you. Why will none of you people tell me about Samalt? First Kunafa, now Azuz. Why are you keeping this monster a secret? Tell me about Samalt. Maybe one day. Self-defense is an option. You basically live in a giant powder keg. You could convert that into a ranged option. Do you have a Second Amendment by any chance? Alright, Sabar, fine. Maybe Dogard can go hard enough to actually defend you from something. Look, you want a monster specialist around, just keep paying me. I got no problem hanging. I'd prefer the Ice Shard Cliffs, but you know what? I can make this work. I'm literally wearing an ice leviathan. I'm surprised that wasn't making me more vulnerable to fire, but I guess it was enough resistance. I guess that's all we've got then. Okay. Tired of following you around anyway. All those are still in effect, so... It's only a tempered 4-star, okay. You have to say it's fascinating, though, that I read all that stuff. Yeah, I just... Obsession is a pathway to many skills some consider to be unnatural. Look, somebody took the time to write this entire damn script. I want them to get their due. Yes, the true skill of neuroticism on display. I wonder if Kanafa is still locked down. Yeah, it looks like everybody here is still in hiding. If I hunt your Raid Dao, then you can... I'm not saying you're being terribly rude, but is slightly rude. The rude is not my problem, really, actually, so... The fact you've taken away my cheese and my character customization for my bird, that's the problem. But enough about yelling at sleeping old ladies. This one's furthest out of the way, actually. Let's start here. True, but still respectable. I ain't even able to listen to the dubbed version. Criminal. Yeah, maybe on my second character I'll play with the English dub or something. I don't know. Or Italian. That'll showcase the difference between Italian and Italian-American in a hurry. Mamma mia, pizzeria. You know what? You're the reason I'm going to end up playing Mario Kart World Tour when it comes out, but I'm still going to sass everybody the entire time. It's a goddamn fee on being Italian here. It's a fine. No, it's a not. How is that your fault? I don't know. Screw me! Let me cook you dinner first. How about that? Bird, get a move on. Yeah, that kind of breaks down, because I like to cook dinner, I don't like to go to restaurants, so I can't make the screw you buy me dinner first jokes. Actually, buy me hot sauce. I don't make my own hot sauce. Oh, dude, yeah. Turnabout is fair play. Also, full cop, I cannot bake to save my life, so yeah, I have to buy my own dough and shit, so. I don't know what it is, baking just does not compute in my head. Like, wet cooking, obvious, it makes complete sense. Dry cooking, once you start applying heat, it's all out of your control. And I like to tinker with it the entire process, so. Wait, bird, we have one more. How can I not bake? Just read? You don't understand the magnitude of failure that I can channel with one single specific thing that doesn't make sense. I'm not saying baking doesn't make sense. I'm saying I don't understand it, so it's going to find ways to explode. You can't say anything, your brother's a cake artist? Well, there you go. Color me envious, then. My mother made my birthday cake last week. She did a great job. I cannot... Has it been over a week, actually? It's been over a week. My mother and my sister can both bake. I can't. At least I can cook, though? Fair enough. I'd prefer to have a wider skill set, but, what I got keeps me from starving to death. Modernist dualism, yeah, I see you. First time chat, thank you for that. No, thank you. One day I'm going to start being mean to the bots. But if I break that habit, I'm going to start being mean to real people. And not by... Like, I'm okay with teasing, obviously, but I don't want to be mean-spirited. So... I'd be a terrible supervillain, actually. Easy, I'll learn more I practice. Okay. There's nothing else on the map that was interesting, right? Not particularly. JK. Sweetheart, I'm not mean to you, I'm teasing. It's just a little gentle hair pulling to yank you back in the right direction. Don't fret over it. Right, there's nothing else interesting on the map. I should go back to the base camp. Like, how do I explain this in terms of gradation of meanness? Because, yeah, teasing is some level of meanness, but, canceled? Oh. Well, it doesn't matter now. I can just say whatever I want. Okay. Like, I consider my level of meanness to be hair pulling. Meanwhile, the level of meanness I avoid is, like, forcing somebody to eat sand. Or, like, sticking gum in their hair. Okay, that's it better. I'll stick with hair. Pulling hair versus sticking gum in it. Sticking gum in somebody's hair, that is going to force them to cut it or get some specialty product to clean them out. That is going to be a tremendous inconvenience. The hair pulling, that's just a gentle reminder. Told to you in a not-so-gentle fashion. Oh, now you get it. Okay. Fair. Griffin, move. I need to mock your Congo Lala gear to your face. That pink does not go with that green and yellow. Look, either min-max or dress like you're on, I don't know, something resembling a coherent build. Oh, it's just a 3-star Valhalla. Where's Rosso? Is he here? Oh. Interesting that I have to talk to Alma and not somebody that actually stays here at base camp. Fashion police again. That's the entire end game. You swear to God I chose the wrong career path? I was friends with a fashion designer when I was younger. She thought I had a decent eye for it, but unfortunately she and I didn't stay friends. Who put the anglerfish on the wood paneling? You can't get a second bucket for a second fish? Okay, it's still moving. I'm still mad at both of you, though. Land sharks. Yep. Wait a minute, you are asking each other out when I'm not here. Saying you miss your fashion designers. Occasional. Look, I'm not saying get married, but see what happens. You can't just use me as your third wheel the entire time. Go to him. Apparently the only way they make any kind of advances is when I capture them wildlife. It's like a Pokemon trainer, but on the sidelines there's two other trainers using Attract on each other. Attract, Charm, Baby Doll Eyes, Tickle, Water Sport, anyway. I'm not their practice child, my fish is their practice child, and they left one of them out to dry. Sorry, notification noise is me, not you. It's a picture from my sister. I gave my nephew sunglasses on Easter. He's wearing them. Which is better than he was doing on the actual holiday, because he was just chewing them then. I'll count that as a win. See, that's why they need practice? Okay, fine. I will leave them with something they can't kill. Yeah, Ferdinand basically only got one updated dialogue. Everything else is just responding to when these two are making a ruckus. How old is he? He's getting to about 1.5 years. Let's see. Yeah, by the end of the month, it'll be 18 months for him. And I've already lost Griffin again. What was I saying before about fashion? Friend of mine, Alex, was a fashion designer as well. She was going into it, at least. We didn't really get to stay friends because her boyfriend was not exactly comfortable with us hanging out, and I don't know why. She was a Bulgarian fetish wear model. I'm me. So I feel like there was no chance of anything happening there, basically ever. But he was conscientious. Paranoid, even. I'll go that far. He's not my friend. I don't have to be nice to him. So we didn't get to hang out. We used to play World of Warcraft together. But no, he had to put a stop to that. He didn't like her playing or hanging out with any men outside of her family. Fuck that noise. You know what? I should have been a token twink the day I met him. Maybe then I could have still had a friend. But nope. Didn't matter how much fashion we talked, he was just worried that I wasn't a goddamn Tinkerbell. Sometimes being a stereotypical fairy does actually help in that case. But it's just not me. We tend to forget that there was a leather daddy and a bear in the Village People, you know? I'm just saying. Luke, how are you doing? You're still on that tour, huh? Thank you for the head pats. I should have tried to flirt with him. He was an asshole. He's not my type. Like, I talk a bigger game on stream than I am actually in real life. I'll fess up to that. If I'm making moves in the flesh, it is going to be me gradually stumbling towards my target. And eventually they either tell me I can stop trying so hard, or it explodes in my face. There's a rhythm to this, a sort of poetry, a dance, it rhymes. Thank you for the conversation, Luke. Imagine you're that oh my god, yeah, he was an asshole. And I think I think my friend was scared of him too. Because, like, I tried reaching out to him at one point to see, like, where his headspace was. And she was like, I just set off a goddamn landmine. Like, he was a big guy, muscular, tatted up, you know that shit. Tango with the single life. Yeah. That is a dance I know all too well. See, I told you I get something they can't kill. Look at the size of that shell. You know, I'm happy to give you two more excuses to work together. Ferdinand, any insights? It wasn't that difficult. It stood out like a sore thumb. Thankfully, you were talking about both animals as well. I didn't mean to get this close up, but I just wanted to go back around for the Wind Rustler. There we go. You can't even tell he's black, really, with all the sand in the air. Anything else? No, just the two animals that are currently out. Okay. Now, Kith. Where are Rosso and Griffin? Rosso? If you're not updated, then Griffin's not updated, so I guess that saves me a search. We probably shouldn't have. Out of context, that would sound weird. When has context ever helped me? Maybe with short-term memory. Yeah, shut up, never mind. Nata, anything to say before we jump into the hunt? The Dragon Torch is alive. It's going to be frenzied, and it's going to make another Elder Dragon. Wait a minute. If Shara... Not Shara. If Gore... Why was I... I was trying to think of Shagaru, but my brain kept going to Shara Ishvalda. If Gore Magala infects things with the frenzy to consume them, how many Gore Magala would it take to, air quotes, consume the Dragon Torch? Wait. You were sick earlier, and it got better with no other symptoms. Just the agitate. Were you frenzied? Bitch-ass child, were you frenzied during the story, during low rank? Gotta admit, Nata had a major closet update. Yeah, it all happened after low rank and going into high rank, when he stopped being an annoying tag-along and just started managing the traders. Were you frenzied? We got you right up close to the Dragon Torch. We know it's a pure stray. There's a Gore Magala somewhere. Somewhere there's a Gore Magala. But the frenzy was spreading after you got sick, and we never figured out what it was. This child is going to actually be the literal death of us all. I swear, Nata, if you infected the goddamn Dragon Torch. I swear! We should have just destroyed it. But no, instead we fought those Shia. So you could keep your damn necklace. Don't you just kick me out of dialogue. I'm accusing you of shit. Respond! Just a thought. Just a thought, goddammit. Did you ever think about how you were damning this entire continent? Kill him? I can't unsheath my weapon here. Maybe if I pose correctly. Hang on. Oh, yeah. By the way, I customized all of my shoutouts while I was offline, so, some of these are automated, some aren't, so. Where's my poses? Okay, so if that one will spit it out straight to my right, then let me just line this up. See if I can impale you. Damn it! No. What about powerful pose? Superhero landing. Doesn't help me here. Okay, I have to just work on getting you impaled. Because I can't actually unsheath my weapon and hit you. You know what? Actually, it looks like I just offered him a chair instead. Ah! God damn it, I can't even beat the child correctly. Aw. Okay, I guess we should get on to the hunt then. Or hang on, I didn't talk to you yet. Hardly working. Skill issue. I want to cherish him post-mortem, not just chair him. Peri-mortem. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Nata. Okay, I think that's all of your dialogue for now. Yeah. All right. I could just fritter away, wasting both our time. You put 3 books in one binder? Have you ever heard of folders? Wow, everybody is just stonewalling me if they don't want to continue the conversation. Okay. Yeah, okay, put me in, coach. Let's get it underway. Oh. I felt that in my arm, but I can't tell where. Oh, well. So I guess now they're not locked down. Old ass, yeah. Hold ass, old ass, never mind. No, what's it called? Odontologists here? My favorite religion, all centered around large, rounded buttocks. Fight, fight, fought, fight, yes. Time to fight whatever's allowed these people to lock down. Maybe I cue up my songs before I run in. Okay. They're all locked down for the Sand Tide. You know if you should laugh or be disappointed? What, at Adonatology? No. Adonatology is no joke. It has its churches, and I'm not just talking about Playgirl either.
皆さん、こんな時にどうしたんですか？
ええ、村の様子が気になりまして。
さっき見ていたそれは土砂熊の痕跡か。
ああ、聞いてもらえると助かる。まずは中へ入ろう。
We already had Alpha Doshiguma and its pack invade your village.
また村に現れたんですか？
安心してください。事前に避難を始めたので被害はありませんでした。
よかった。でも察する限りそれだけではないように思われますが。
ああ、ここまで嵐が続くのは初めて。
Did Arkveld come back and kill steal another Raydao?
見回りを強化していたんだが、村からそう遠くない高台でレダウを見つけたんだ。
この天候が長く続いていると考えればかなり活性化しているんじゃないか。
You know, considering their village sounds like the Fulgurite chimes off of a Raydao's wings, part of me wonders why more Raydao don't directly go towards the village, because it sounds like a Raydao. Either invading their territory or like a possible competitor, a mate, something like that. I don't
何かが起
know.
こる前にみんなに避難をしてもらったんです。
いい判断だ。土砂熊はそいつに追い
Then again, it should also probably be attracting Gypseros.
つまりレダウに対処しない限り村は危険なままということです。
Y'all are gambling with the lives of this village on the coin flip of your wind chimes.
助かる。我々はまた周囲の警戒を続けよう。逃げ遅れた者がいないかも確認したい。
僕たちは大丈夫ですから。皆さん、どうかお気をつけて。
ザトウさんが言っていた高台は向こうです。
分かった、行こう。
So it's just you two here in the Elder's house? Everybody else is still despawned, huh? What, you can't talk while sitting down? I didn't read prudent at first. I thought it said prudential and got confused about a commercial. Do you only have the one line to say right now? Apparently. I'll give you one more try. Of all the things to product place in Monster Hunter, an insurance commercial would not have been my first guess, so... stupid? Yeah. Like, I don't have diagnosable dyslexia. It's in my family. Somehow I don't have it, theoretically. It's probably the pattern-seeking part of my brain making anagrams out of every other goddamn word. Anagram? Yeah, anagrams is correct. Why did I double back and think it might have been acronyms? Yeah. Okay, nobody here has anything to say. Alma, let's get a move on. Once I'm done saving you from the golden railgun dragon, can you let me change my bird's colors again? Is that Tism? Funny words. Okay, bird, let's get a move on. Wait, where's it hiding out? Oh, the nest. Okay, with those 2 or 3 collapsible Fulgurite pillars. Haven't had to fight anything in that playthrough, in this playthrough, in that location yet. Which is strange, because the Arkveld from Open Beta 2 was pretty much glued here. If you didn't kill it quick enough, it was guaranteed to go to that zone. Okay, Bird, I'm ready. Let's go in.
近いな。
ザトウさんたちから見ても攻撃性の高い様子が分かったそうですから用心しましょう。対象のレダウです。過剰な
Again, zooming in through
治療を
walls.
要請します。 皆さん
Thank you for approving.
しましょう。
Burn a voucher. Yes, let's make it happen. Lift that completely. Ow. I saw where that was coming from and I still did nothing. Bird, if you'd be so kind, what? Thank you. Don't let it jump down here. There goes our chance to sink it. You have wings, you can fly back up. Dodged that with a plum, I'll give you that one. How about that? Nice try shouting at me. Unfortunately, it does no damage. But a mount will. My stamina is down 2 notches. I should not be mounting right now. You know what? Just go down now. Go down. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Concussions for the win. Try it again. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Okay, first things first. All right, Bird, let's get moving. I guess I'm doing this in reverse order of the story. During the low rank progression, it was Uthduna, Raydao, New Udra, Jindahad. So, yeah, it's just backwards. That was not intentional, by the way. I think I could have done these 3 in any order. I should have lied and said I planned it, though. Too late now. Lure it back towards the tree. Get it trapped once it's agitated. Much better. Double or nothing. There we go. Whatever those words were, you pretty sure I cast a spell? The end result is the same. Bonk in C minor. I don't need a spell. This is a musical. Bird. Lure it over to the vine trap. You almost backflipped into it, goddamn. There we go. That's what I need to see. I went right into that. Was my timing. Non-existent is what my timing is. What are you running from? We were just fighting. How did you sleep through that whole thing? I thought you were a corpse. You're still blinking. God damn. I envy your depth of sleep. Almost got stricken by lightning. I should probably not be near anything tall. What am I thinking of? That'll do. Okay. A little too close. Okay. Even better the second time. If I could actually land the hit. Balls. I would have been surprised if that worked. Yeah, that's how that should have gone. Okay. cat. Thank you. Thank you for the pure wasp. I do like how you get a free railgun charge every time you're stricken by lightning. What staggered you back? Was that the Talioth? I do love whenever the little monsters get to have their chance at a hit, but the Talioth versus a Raidou? That's like a Vespoid paralyzing New Udra, which, yes, happened today even, but it's still weird. Missed by a country mile. It's not skulled yet, but it should be close to going back to its nest soon. I keep forgetting to use my mantles. I haven't needed them. I wonder when the rude comeuppance there is going to be. Probably against Gore Magala. Rude comeuppance, rude awakening. Yeah. Let's set these up before we actually go in the fight. Let's get a running start, Bird. Maybe get a mount. I don't think we got enough built up, though. That hit nothing I was aiming at, but it still worked. Give me your face. Damn, I was hoping I could have made that hit while it was flying off. Just a second too slow. Which means it should be going to sleep. I'll take a free knock-up hit, sure. Wiggly Leechy there, okay. Give it a minute, let it go to sleep. Okay. see if I can't set things up so I have 3 echo bubbles once I ground it and then get that dropped on its head. I can dream. Only 1 grounding pod. Do I think I can make that work? I think I can make that work. Yeah. Not according to plan. Get over here, you big lummox. Much better. How much more offensive do you want me to be? Dodge through the roar into a resounding. That is my kind of offense. There we go. Now that's what I was looking for. Sorry, that notification is me, not you. Nothing critical. Where did I lose my quest board? Oh, there you are, Alma. Wrap it up. Don't forget to hydrate after I win. You know what? Fair enough. Good water alarm. You even dispense head pats. Precise? Oh, ballistics. I don't use ballistics. I'm not using a ranged build right now. Okay. Part of me wants to go straight to the 3rd Apex. The other part of me wants to do miscellaneous side quests so I can knock out some other unlocks. Consider you the self-care worker. You're my emotional support puppy, aren't you? You give reminders and head pats.
いや、あなた方は異常を感じてすぐに避難を決めた。その速やかな判断。
Let me take credit, damn it.
それは皆さんを参考にしたんです。
Thank you.
ここで共に生きるモンスターのことをもっと知り、
Or a dog, that's fair. Would you rather be an emotional support pony? I don't think this is a feast invite, sadly.
それにしても長くこうの時が続いたと思えば今度は嵐が収まらん。これはよからぬことの兆しなのか。
私たちの仲間が調べていますが、詳しいことはまだ分かっていないんです。
そうか。嵐が
There's no spiritual extrapolation here. You're built on top of a weather machine.
その繰り返しに慣れすぎていたのかもしれない。
It runs on milk. Maybe don't investigate that much. You prefer that? Thank you. Okay. Emotional support pony it is. Which, due to linguistic things, is not what people think is a baby horse. A pony is a type of horse. An emotional support baby horse would be a foal or a foal. Some pronunciation variants. But yeah, pony does not equal baby horse, just small horse. Colossal Amber? That must be in the forest, then. I don't know if I want to go there yet. I sense you tempting me, though. Not the horse lore! Look, I'm not going for, like, berserk levels of horse lore here. Just some minor information here. You will never mistake me for a horse girl. A, I'm not that equestrian, and B, I have a penis. Fun fact, your bedroom is right above a stable with 3 horses and a pony. Nice. I say that it's nice as somebody who doesn't have a sense of smell. I can only imagine you if you have a sense of smell, though. Horse girl with pee-pee, then. Fair enough. The horse has enough cock for everybody. Which former English queen was it that had a, I think it was Catherine the Great, had a pulley system so that she could satisfy herself with one of the horses? I think it was Catherine the Great, don't quote me. The point is, bestiality is permissible if you have a high enough standing in society. It doesn't smell, actually. They clean it 3 times a day, but unfortunately it attracts bugs. Yeah, that's also another factor. I'm also used to it being like, you didn't need to know that? Well, now you do! I guess I'm more used to, domestic creatures as, no, it's not. Tell that to Catherine the Great. She is still referred to as the Great all these years later. Documented zoophilia didn't stop that. Or maybe that's a problem with the British. You know, I could believe either one. What was I saying, right? As far as horse smell goes, back when I still had my sense of smell, I was used to it being, I have more rural family, like farm horses. Not like, how to phrase it? Not show ponies, but like, not non-work horses is what I'm trying to say. She's the weird one? Okay. Did I already get my rations from you, Tom? Thank you. Gives a whole new definition to the British are coming, doesn't it? Where did you find a snowball in the desert? Are you abusing my beetle? Okay, so nothing's gonna change with you 3 until I get you that damn sand star. Fine. Do you have any updated trading materials? You're suffering here. Okay, maybe workhorse doesn't have to be quite as strict a definition as I was thinking. Yeah, leave it on honey. That's the best category. Why is it that half my goddamn traders forget how to gather anything? Don't need any more of that right now. Silled cotton. I don't think I don't have any of that yet. Okay. I can only do one trade for it, but good thing I got those Genesis opals. Azuz tanned leather, finally, for something I have in stock. Wait, I can do a 2-trade limit here. Okay. Perfect. Bold to assume they have brain. Well, I mean, if Bird Brain over there has brains, then I have to assume they have something that's not quite as foul. I still only have one fine Antimite. You know, I'll take some extra shrimp, sure. Make it a surf and turf. Nothing tempting there. Nor there. Nor there or there. Shrimpy. Okay, really, this place doesn't have a lot of people to talk to at base camp, so I can check in with Luke. Other than that, I have to go back to Kanafa, probably. Bet I heard that a lot, huh? Believe it or not, yes, I'm average height, but I still get called short or shrimp. I'm 5'9". Hang on, what's that in metric? I am 176 centimeters, or, you know, round it down. I'll give them a fighting chance. 175 centimeters, okay? I am exactly 69 inches, but apparently that's not nice enough for Americans. Average is short. Hell, I had one friend in college, basketball player. He was almost 6 feet tall, but he was like technically 5'11". Motherfucker's dunking on people, and he still got called short. I'm average. You're 170, wow. Still taller than you. Fucking nerd talking to me from all the way down there. You're still on the region touring. Okay, you haven't been updated in a while. Fuck me. You know, we already did the dinner invites first, so maybe a show this time. Then I'll consider it. Short, old ass. I'm a Tolkien dwarf. I can live with that. Son of Gloin. Yep. We're in the right ballpark now. Is everybody still in lockdown? The Ray Dow pandemic is over. I swear to God, speechless. Like, I don't give a shit about my height. I'm fine with what I am. But it confuses me that people are like, that's short. It's average. What is your scope with the outside world? Like, if you're from Africa, I get it's like a higher average height on average per the continent. If I went to one of the Scandinavian countries, same deal. But this is America. I am dead average in terms of height. But I guess averages are skewed heavily based on social media and the internet in general, so I can't be mad at my own country for this one, this time. Is everybody just going to stay asleep? It's the middle of the day. At least they spawned in the bodies this time. They'll be back. For an Italian, I'm very tall. Very, I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, I guess I do have a Sicilian uncle that's not far from me, so I got a head on him. Maybe a bit less than a head, but pretty much. I will customize my bird again. You can't hide forever. Do I want to do some just generic side quests, or do I want to go... I mean, I can go to the Scarlet Forest. I don't have to progress it. Yeah, I guess for Italians, what's the average? Supposed to be something closer to, like, 170? Or... My gut says something like 5'7". I could just be thinking of Charizards, however. Spicy breath either way. Take me to the Woodwoods. Tallest Italian you've met is 180, and that's 1 out of 20 who are like 170 max. Yeah. Okay, I was correct, even if I was slightly pulling that number out of my ass. Wait a minute, were you the one with the quest marker? No, it's Scarlet Forest. I'm seeing shit. Short kings with olive skin, you know what? Maybe there is some merit to people saying Italy is to women what Taiwan is for men. Or, not Taiwan, Thailand. Taiwan for men is just jokes about China. Hamster. I prefer honey badgers, personally. You got nothing for me. How often do you wash that pile of fur? And I don't mean your neighbors. I mean the literal pile of fur. Italy is the gooner country for women. See, that's what I've heard. I got no frame of reference, though. I've never traveled to Italy in person, so I only have second-hand accounts. I want to go there one day, but I'm not in a hurry. That's why most of your friends are half Italian. Italian sausage is a staple for many diets. It plumps when you cook it. Gisolo is a great place to visit. Okay. No fight water. Well, you're already in a better position than, why am I blanking? Caligula. Declared war on the ocean, and then walked away after ordering his soldiers to just stab the shoreline. Ancient history is something else. It doesn't even have to be that ancient. Tiniest war criminal. I was gonna make a Napoleon joke there, but I'm already short-tempered with the French. No fault of the country, mind you, just Ubisoft in general. Found out some bullshit with Ubi Plus about how if you installed a game with part of their premium membership, you can't uninstall it unless you're still maintaining that subscription. I beg your fucking pardon, what? Don't bring the French into it. You know what? I will let them walk away. This time. Am I not a merciful god? Ideal fishing weather for you, huh? Maybe I should follow Masked Angler. Is he still around? No, there he is. You're not actually walking out of here, you're just going to bed. The source is not your hammock. Ubi sucks, I can't play Uno no more. Oh. I keep forgetting how many damn pots they have their hand in. So much licensed stuff, so much annual stuff. Ubi's a persuasive and pervasive company. They keep talking their way into so much nonsense, but they can't talk their way out of it. Okay, let's get to the amber before that disappears. Bird. I'm trying to think what was the last Ubisoft game that tempted me to giving them another chance. Let me think. Probably would have been... Wait, what's tempered around here? Oh, it's Konga. I saw pink tempered, I thought it was Mizitsune. Never mind. What was the last tempting Ubisoft game for me? Because I can tell you the last one I enjoyed with zero caveats. That was probably... Have I never been in this zone before? I guess not. Nice and isolated, though. I keep getting distracted, right. The last Ubisoft game I enjoyed with no caveats probably had to be Assassin's Creed Revelations. And that was still lesser than Brotherhood. Brotherhood's probably up there with my favorites. Yeah, I'll put Brotherhood over Assassin's Creed 2. So, after Revelations, I was not the biggest fan of 3. I enjoyed 4, Black Flag. And after that, AC just fell off for me. Syndicate and Unity existed. And then they went more like the RPG light route with Odyssey. Or, not Odyssey, before Odyssey was Origins in Egypt, right? Didn't care for it. I don't think I even tried Odyssey. My brother-in-law had AC Valhalla. Again, it wasn't my cup of tea. It felt more like just open combat warriors than assassins. You haven't played any AC game except the Ezio ones? I regret to inform you that unless you've got a thing for pirates, you've already played the best ones. Like, if you want a good pirate game, AC4 Black Flag can deliver. The part of Assassin's Creed 4 that sucks is when it's not about pirates, when you actually have to be an assassin. That's not a vote of confidence! From that point onward... Oh, you want to play Odyssey? I get the appeal. I've heard things. It's just, it's not my vibe anymore. It's like, I don't want to be a Spartan. I want to be an assassin. I want to be Hashashin. I want to be a goddamn... Your favorite part about Black Flag is the sea shanties. That's a good part, yeah. Just having your crew cranking it out on the open sea. Yeah. Okay, I'll set a fast... No, I'm not gonna fast travel. Let's go there on foot for once. How dare I disgrace your ancestors? It's Sparta. I enjoy that comic as well, and the movie. But I don't go to Assassin's Creed games for a Spartan experience. If I wanted to play Sword and Shield, I could play Sword and Shield in Monster Hunter. Oh, dear. You know, I don't need this on the map anymore, Nata. Biased? I just told you I like Sparta! You know what? I'll go one step further. I think Halo doesn't do enough with Spartan or just general Greek mythology, considering they have, goddamn Spartan program, but it's just the glorified super soldier serum from Captain America. It's the same as the goddamn Space Marines from 40K. I want goddamn Greek affectations on my Space Marine armor. How did we get samurais in Halo before we got actual Spartans? Then again, I think the samurai's not even like an unlock from skill anymore. It's a paid DLC, so... Halo post-Bungie is something else. You don't know what I'm talking about anymore? In Halo, Master Chief is a Spartan. Although it really has nothing to do with the historical definition of the terminology. It's just a fancy word they chose. It's like, does it have anything to do with Norse mythology because our power armor is called Mjolnir? Nope. Not a damn thing. The closest you get to Norse mythology is occasionally you have electricity weapons. But you love me being passive-aggressive. I can be passive-aggressive about goddamn everything. But aggressive-aggressive is more fun. What? No, he is not. What? Did I skip a page in Halo? Because I'll admit, I kind of dropped off of Halo after ODST. You're just in denial. Okay, well, we are in quite the downpour. If you're going to be in any river, denial's a good choice. You only played Halo 3? Halo 3's a good one. Ooh. I haven't gone back to Infinite in over a year. I've heard they've done good updates with it. They still didn't put in proper couch co-op, though. We've had, 3 Halos in a row with no split screen? Who at Microsoft just hates money? Give me the name! But yeah, 3, ODST... I think those are the high points. There's good stuff in, like, Halo 4, 5... Infinite, I never finished Infinite. Is that my, counter to an endorsement? It's trying to wash away this dry-ass conversation. Microsoft gatekeeping. Oh my fuck. Split-screen co-op feels like it's going goddamn extinct. Like, do I have to tell you a strange but satisfying development? Power Wash Simulator 2 is going to have split-screen co-op. Power Wash Simulator. Of all the FPS that could get split-screen co-op, Power Wash Simulator got it before the newest Halo. We unfortunately only have Halo 3, so I couldn't even play the others. Well, if you're on Steam, then the Master Chief Collection is probably going to be a bargain. I see it on sale for like $15-20 with some regularity. Let me think, which games are in there? 1, 2, 3, ODST. I think 4 and 5. No Halo Wars and no Halo Infinite. But if you want to try Halo Infinite, you can try the multiplayer for that for free. Power Wash Sim is just supreme. I don't want to talk shit about Power Wash Simulator, because I enjoy actually using a power washer in summer. The other 9 months of the year, yeah, I get why that sim is satisfying. But I can't goddamn believe it. Like, I have to double back and guess whether or not Borderlands 4 is going to have split-screen co-op, but Power Wash Simulator 2 has it. You're sorry you can only talk in broke? Good thing I brought up the free-to-play Halo Infinite multiplayer, then. The only thing that's going to cost you is about 50 gigs of hard drive space. Oh, that's right, hard drive space. That was what was pissing me off most about the goddamn Oblivion remaster earlier. Someone has to explain to me why they just stapled Unreal Engine 5 on top of the Creation Engine / Gamebryo, and somehow we went from a game where the Game of the Year edition with high-res textures is 6 gigabytes, but the remaster, get this, it's not doubled, it's not tripled, it's not quintupled, it's not even times 10. It is 20 times more space. 120 gigs for Oblivion. Neither have space. I think I said it before. It took you 3 days to download World. Oh, yeah. That's rough. I guess I can only talk so much shit about my internet then, because it used to take me that long, but it has gotten more tolerable. But yeah, why the fuck does the Oblivion remake take 120 gigabytes? I'm yelling again? Okay, I push the microphone further away. How about that? Is that better? Well, I hope so. It's 120 gigs for a $50 remaster that doesn't even include everything in it because they also did a $10 deluxe edition upgrade on day one. They shadow dropped it $60 for what is basically just a visual upgrade. And the only things they've talked about that aren't visual upgrades are things they just ripped out of Skyrim. Like, oh yeah, we brought in sprinting. We gave you a crosshair now. Crosshair I can tolerate. That's not the biggest deal breaker for me. I don't give a shit. Sprinting, however, we're talking about an Elder Scrolls prior to ES5. Acrobatics is still a skill in here. Thank you. Thank me. You're welcome. Oh, criminal. Yeah. Why? Why are they like... I actually had this conversation with a friend just before stream. Let me pull up the exact text messages. Hang on. Shadow dropped 120 cocking gigabytes, and they turned the Khajiit and the Argonians into ESO furry bait and amped the storage space by 1,900%. And, of course, the remaster isn't complete without the deluxe edition upgrade. That includes an Oblivion staple that set the entire Western gaming industry down the DLC rabbit hole. Horse armor. Twice! Todd did it fucking twice! I'm also calling it now. There is zero way they fixed the save file bloat. They just stapled UE5 on top of Gamebryo / Creation. But we added a crosshair, but we added sprinting. Well, there goes the scaling for fucking acrobatics. And I don't have a good intonation difference for him, so he responds, I sense nothing but headaches and evil. Here's me again. You know what? I was gonna have a short stream somewhere in the mix this week for the Salamence, right? Maybe I react to this and got the salt flow. I don't have that much salt left. I expect nothing. It's already been shadow dropped. I can let other people be beta testers for me. Where did I leave off? Right. Oh, he was talking about the Sakura Festival for Wild. That's coming out tonight. 18 Ray is coming next week. We do get 5 new events tonight. Okay, just get back to Oblivion here. My brain just clicked, and I hate the revelation. I think you're going to hate it too. Are you ready? Nintendo is charging more for Breath of the Wild on Switch 2 than Bethesda is for the Oblivion remake, even with the Deluxe Edition upgrade. And that's Breath of the Wild 1 without DLC. That brings it up to 90. I think I coughed up along. Ah. Eric, why? He heard me in distress and just immediately got down on his knees in front of me. This is my twink. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Our? No. This is not a commie twink. This is mine. He's wearing green, not red. All signs are a go for my twink. You said our. All right. Well, when you show up in my world, then you can make that assertion again. I'm sorry, I got so distracted by him getting down on knee for me. Where was I? Right. How badly does Nintendo have to fuck up that I hate Bethesda for what they're doing, but Nintendo is objectively 50% worse? Quantifiably. I have it down to the dollar value. It's goddamn ridiculous. If I wasn't planning on streaming the Switch 2, I don't know if I could justify even playing it, never mind my own purchase. Nintendo is always doing crazy shit, so no surprise. I said this when I was reacting to the Direct originally. Of the 3 big companies in gaming I thought could have done this, I had Nintendo in last place. I figured Microsoft was in first because they got that whole new everything is an Xbox campaign. Your phone, I have not bought it yet, no. It's going to be part of my birthday gift from my mother, so she's going to be camping out with me. How much money do I be shitting? Not a cent. It's part of my birthday gift from my mother. Which, actually, it's the majority of my gift from my mother. I wasn't even planning on getting it at launch, I'm being honest here. Because what was I going to play on there? Mario Kart World Tour? I'm not a big Mario Kart guy. I enjoy it, but I'm not good at it. I was thinking I'd probably wait until Pokemon Legends ZA or, oh, what's the other thing? Prime 4, Metroid Prime. And those are both slated for winter, so at this stage it's just a matter of getting it while we still know it can be secured in the country. Goddamn American tariffs. So yeah, I wasn't planning on getting it, but now at this stage, I still feel guilty if I'm gonna play it, because if it's fucking around, Mario Party's not gonna be at launch. I think Mario Party Jamboree, that comes out either late summer or early fall on the Switch 2. Like, as far as launch titles go, there's not a lot to pick from. I'm hoping they'll have the patches for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at launch, but we don't even have confirmation, so... You know what I would really love, actually? A patch for Bayonetta 3. Because Bayonetta 3 performed like ass, and everybody said, it's a perfect game, it's just restricted by bad hardware. A, you're already wrong, because it's the worst of the original Bayonetta trilogy. B, the Switch can handle better performance. Bayonetta 3 was just shit optimization-wise. In addition to the other elements in which it was shit. You hate Tendo? They are... Bayonetta Goner game convinced? No. I don't want to fuck Bayonetta, I want to be Bayonetta. I can't rock those heels IRL, though. Let me just move this. There we go. I think I got all the salt out of my system. Yeah, so... That's my thoughts on the Oblivion remaster until I hear back from people that are beta testing it for me. You mean to tell me it's not even Bethesda in-house that are doing the remaster? They outsourced it to, what's it called? I forget the name of the studio they even outsourced it to. It's that immemorable. Unmemorable. In memoriam. I don't want it to be bad, but at the same point, I expect nothing. Like, they're talking about visual remasters. I saw what they did to the Altware faces in the trailer. It still looks like you hit him with an ugly stick while he was in utero. Speechant. Yeah. Yeah, I should calm my tits. Okay. Fishwaif, what's up? I told you before, I'm not Burger King. Get your own Whopper. Yeah, I still have a side quest for her, too. I feel like doing something smaller than Uthduna right now. But you said I'd get dinner? How much time do I got left on this meal buff? Probably like 20 minutes? 10 minutes, okay. I guess I did go wandering around a bit. Does anybody have a feast up right now? No. But I could use those Wilk crystals. Excuse me, sorry about that. Where was I? Right, Wilk crystals. Because nothing spells appetizing like crystallized milk. Oh, as soon as I get here, the support ship is back, too. Bird, if you'd be so kind, take me to the milk. I muted myself in time, I guess. I was hacking up a storm. I don't want my coughs breaking your eardrums. That's what my shouting is for. Milkies. These do have an oddly undulous hanging shape to them. Semi-spherical. Pale. So this is where the goth girlfriends grow their spare tits. More time-honed Wilk. Excellent. I actually need to check in with the smithy, because I just realized we didn't look at HR Ray Dow gear. You just go to base camp, yeah. I need to look at HR Ray Dow gear, and... yeah, my yelling tends to do that. And this is after I have my, what do you call it? Mic sensitivity cranked down. Cranked down. First things first. How are you in terms of stuff? Yeah, you have fewer weapons after I purchased the other ones, so... sorry about that. Who is yelling at me? Whatever you are, you didn't get through my spam filter. Good luck. I don't use luring pods. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll grab 10. I'll grab a couple of these. I never use demon drugs. I go for mushrooms. Fuck it, yeah, take a couple. Get at least 10 of everything. If possible. You swear to God, I'm so calm and quiet when talking normally. Then you turn your headphones up and I start yelling. Can't I see through the screen? Only for you, dear. Only for you. Mr. Popular. Yeah, that's spam phone calls about trying to sell houses or buy houses that I don't own. Santiago? He is the sand ship, the support ship. Or do you want to ship with him? Is that what I'm hearing? He brings me stuff that I can't just loot. Stop? Oh. Okay, first things first. Palico gear. Show me high rank Raydal. Good, I can make the full thing. That's not bad. Smash? I hope you're talking about Santiago and not the cat. Make the whole thing, yeah. Ninja Cat, yep. Dynasty Warriors, Feline Edition. And I did get that new Sild gear, so let's see what this looks like. Oh my god, he's precious. It's just a onesie. It's a what do you call that damn thing? Kigurumi, I think is what you call it. Smash the guy, you're not a furry. Well, you could cozy up with this, I'm just saying. I actually, from an angle, it kind of looks like a Kezu. Do I have enough material to make both pieces? I only have one Sild cotton. Damn it. More stuff I have to trade for. Okay. What can I be as... I hate this poncho. It's got 4 ranks of wide range on one and 3 ranks of botanist on the other. Wow, that... Wow, this is useless. The sad thing is I'm gonna make it eventually just for collection, but god damn. I'm not wearing that. I'm not wasting materials on that yet. You see, like, just compare the female Raydal chest piece, this thing, to the Sild gear. Like, there are ways to do ponchos correctly. This ain't one of them. And wait a minute. It's just, if you have the helmet equipped, it puts the hood up. The hood is still a part of the chest piece. Bastards. A unicorn? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got electric unicorn gear with no Kieran. Huh. Didn't think about that. How are the skills? Blatant, evade extender, maximum might, stamina surge, stun resist. Ooh. 2-point stun resist, 2-point stamina surge. Oh, that's the alpha, okay, yeah. I'm only losing stamina surge, though. I'd rather have stun resistance, okay. For alpha, that's not terrible. Maybe I think about this. Here's new Udra. I really want to use this set cosmetically. It's not Slay? Alright, then how about this? I love both the new Udra armor sets. It's just a matter of which vibe you're going for. It's like, do you want to be, who am I thinking of? The villain from Sinbad. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. I can't remember her name. I want to say Calypso, but no, I'm thinking of, Pirates of the Caribbean, then. Damn. And here's the beta set. Resentment, Counter-Strike, Speed Eating. Like, if I was running something that used a dodge offset, maybe I'd be tempted here, but for now, New Udra would be just for cosmetic purposes. Ray Dow, on the other hand, this belt is not too shabby. I prefer the beta. Anything else I can preview right now? I don't think so. Style plus... What is that, 1 trillion? Let me count the zeros. Hang on. Million... Hang on, I lost my damn spacing. 1,000... Million... Billion... Trillion, yep. Style plus 1 trillion. I'll be damned. Why can't I eyeball that, but not basic English? I need to get a refund on my degree. Not even college. Like, go back to grade school. Bitch going technical again. You know it. You ever see those memes where it's like, you were too lazy to read that number? I'm not. I might mix it up because I can't read correctly, but I will actually try to read the entire correct number. Provided I'm not bored by the meme in the first place. I have a Ray Dow hunting horn. Can I upgrade any of my weapons right now? You know, that's just the tism, yeah. Sometimes it's that simple. I need 1 more certificate and 2 more Fulgur talents for the weapon. Okay. Put that on the list. Do I have this on the list yet? Oh, why? New Udra parts for a Young Kaku weapon? I mean, it's an Apex, sure, but... I'm the Tism incarnate. There you go. That's why people refer to me as an offline wiki. And Ray Dow parts for the... I knew I wasn't completely off base calling this thing a Railgun Gold Rathian. I don't know why the game's agreeing with me. I was kind of talking out of my ass, but... Sure. Another recipe I can theoretically... Actually, I can do that right now. Is there anything else I have that needs those parts? No. Upgraded Rathian it is. Let it play. Behold, this dagger is going to be a better bell. Bell of the ball, right there. Careful, she's toxic. Smartass, yeah. It's time to drink water already? Okay. What time is it? Jesus, it's almost 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time for another Apex, so I better just pick a side quest and we'll do that. I want to get 1 or 2 more hunts before we punch out. I can try to come back tonight, but schedules are a bitch. Thank you for the reminder. Tempered 5-star Balahara. Okay. Wait a minute. Just a regular tempered young Cuckoo. No frenzy. Okay. Those are back in rotation. Dosh, take me to the drill dough. I just want to survey this thing with binoculars, see if it's a crown. Depending on that, I'll probably double back to base camp, see if I can knock out a couple of side quests. It's actually still inclement right now, so if I wanted to farm shock traps, Great Thunderbug Swarms are an option. Efficiency is my middle name. Actually, it's ism. No relation to autism, just chrysalism. Silver Crown, not worth it. It was big, though, I'll give it that. I could have found a very nice place to fit it. No, ism for autism fits better. I guess I've got new Udra and Ray Dao on high rank farm status now. If I want to go back to those optionals. That's Frenzy too. Still no just a basic young Cuckoo for optionals. Okay, what do I want to do next? I need Zuwu parts. That's what she said. Yeah, let's do this one. I think the Zuwu actually kidnapped somebody from Sild, so I should probably make sure the octopus isn't kidnapping anybody else. It's not far off, actually. Bird? Tentacle fight. Don't get too into it, though. Okay, then. I guess just for you, I'll make it a quickie. Are you close, or... Once I'm within 100, I'll set up my songs. Yeah. I wonder what the range on this is. Oh, right, the victim from the kidnapping. I forgot about him. I wasn't authorized already? I'm gonna miss this shot. Just watch. There's no sprinting while you're carrying this, by the way. I should be grateful it hasn't exploded on me yet. No, come back to the... I can't see you, damn it. Actually, I can get a chain reaction off. It's right next to the Wilk, so... Bottoms up. Nope, that's a whiff. Took some of the edge off of that, but not enough. Balls. Spineless coward, get over here. I meant with your mouth closed, but okay. When in doubt, bomb him out. He just deep-throated that, son of a bitch! Death by Stew, what the hell? There we go. Mount up. Break his face. You want to be king? Here's your crown. Behold, the thing I didn't think I was stealing lines from today. Devil May Cry 2. Somehow less cringe than the new Netflix anime, too. Yeah, did that to myself. Ooh, paralysis. My favorite data tech. Guarantees one-night stands unless you keep the on-ramp. Slay, alrighty. You say slay it, we're gonna slay it. I just went past my captured. Yep. Free shock trap. Alright, Squilliam, where do we leave off? Jumping to conclusions, I see. Where were you attached on the ceiling? Balls. Oh, and my meal buff just wore off, too. That's fun. You always have the heals after I pull out the potion. I swear I should have named you Donald Duck. That's gonna hurt. One of you is a tactical genius. I don't know if it was the bird or the cat. Not my bird. Random bird. Neighbors. Money, 2 for the show, 3 for the concussion. Now here we go. How are you stalled? I thought I was doing terribly. You know, I'm not even gonna bother setting up another meal buff. I'm just gonna keep going. Well, I can't follow you into the wall cracks. But I can follow you here. No wounds, maybe one. There we go. You yellow accented blue belly. You couldn't have pointed out the victim's remains earlier. Well, remains. He might still be alive. Whoop whoop, victory. There we go. All right, I guess we're heading back now. You just stole Octocat's sausage. Silly bird. We did so great for real, all thanks to you. Naturally. Wouldn't have it any other way. I think I've got one left in me, and then I gotta bail. I can try to come back tonight. The Sakura Festival, what do you call it? Blossom Dance, the Spring Festival. That starts, I believe, tonight. I could have my time zones wrong. I can turn that words. I can turn that mission into Tashin, or I could just go straight into another hunt. Or eat. Eating is good. Wait. Does anybody have a feast active? Damn it. No, it's just the ship here for trading. No feasts. Guess that means no sleep for you. You know what? You need your sleep because tomorrow we're going to collab. We'll hammer out the details on Twitch. Never mind Twitch, actually. Let me just accept this friend. Confirm. There we go. I don't know who this is, but I guess they found me anyway. No feats? No feast, sorry. Unfortunately, I can't just ask people to offer me a meal. I think that would count as extortion. It would also kind of dampen the vibe of the meal, too. Let's just get a quick defensive meal off, yeah. Okay, anything interesting on the map? That's a 4-star... 5-star tempered Lalabarina. I'd like to examine that with binoculars. Let's see, Woodwood should be close enough. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. You're gonna need your sleep for the collab tomorrow. So don't you come to me with bags under your eyes. I call dibs. Okay, bird, take me to the stripper pole, spider. Excuse me, sorry about that. I gotta get quicker on the mute button. Ooh. Twofer. Okay. Neither's a crown. That's unfortunate. Anything else interesting on the maps? 4, 4, 4... Back to base camp, then. No sleep justice for Gotham City. Batman uses his eye bags to hide under his, the goddamn cowl. Those gaps don't just come from My Chemical Romance, eyeliner and shit. I'll deal with the Woodwoods momentarily. Probably another time. For now, I want to do some other busy work. So, if you'd be so kind... Do I have anything in the forest? I traveled here for nothing, it seems like. I like spiders. Especially ones with ballerina motifs. I mean, if I wanted to get out of here quickly, I could just do one of these small monster hunts. Those are very quick. No, let's make it a real hunt. Blangonga's not really a threat, even if it is the same tier at... I'm weird. A healthy house needs spiders. They save you from mosquitoes and all other manner of pests. You know what? We're going for the big boy. Make it a big hunt. Yeah. Do I want to burn a voucher on him, though? Do I need Gravios parts for anything? Ah, damn it. The thing is, if I'm burning a voucher, I actually need Blangonga parts. Even if it's not as big a fight. You know what? Yeah, let's just Blangonga it. Bird. Let's get a move on. We need to get up to some monkey business. It's closer than I originally expected. I really gotta show off this place when it's in the Plenty, because it looks completely different. Plenty during the day here might as well be a completely different map.
いました。ドドドロイドです。調査中に遭遇した時より気が立っているように見えます。
一つ系より興奮してしまったのかもしれない。
Yeah, as I'm thinking about it, this thing is just my problem because you handle other hunters when I'm not around.
ギルドへ狩猟許可を要請する。
はい。ギルドは狩猟を許可します。
You authorized me to fix your mistake. Okay, fine. Sneak attack? Right up Main Street. Missed by a country mile. You know what? Let's deal with the little Blangos first. Never mind. The Rathma did me a favor. Stop digging. Stay in the fight, monkey. Digger, please. Okay, that one was on me. Much better. missed entirely. The Rathma on its way again. These goats deliver. That was almost my undoing. Good job on the Parafuzzy. I've lost count of how many Blangos we've killed. He just keeps summoning reinforcements. Okay, I was behind you. I call hacks. Bird, I want to sharpen. You finally ran out of monkeys and had to start moving. You could have lived if you didn't jump out at me. Now to skin all the younglings. I took so long that the first Blangos turned rotten. God damn. You summoned every reinforcement you have, didn't ya? Just sharpen before we run back in. There we go. Oh, there was another rotten carcass I forgot about. I'm not turning down free parts. Double sneak attack on one Blanganga. It's just not your day, is it, bud? Come on, buddy, get in the shock trap. There you go. Much better. You're already skulled. What's ice blighted me? It had to. It was you, the little Blanca. Was that my first time getting ice blighted this entire fucking playthrough? It only took 100 hours. Wow, that was 2/3 of my para already. One hit. There's a reason you guys are stunning all the Blangos. I lost count of how many bodies I left behind. Was there a heat mantle bug here the entire time and I just didn't notice it? Yeah, over there. Bird, hit the brakes. Thankfully, he doesn't care that I'm playing all this music directly next to him, so we can set up a little. Your lives are flashing before your eyes. My lives! You don't get carded. I do. Get back into the bubble, buddy. You know, I don't think we've mounted yet, so... Bird, get me in the air. I don't know where you think you're running to. But this is just fine to stop with. Don't scratch your back with the church. We just lost the Pope. Going down. There we go. Didn't even need the Encore or the Hindenburg. Simple as any other simian. Free bones, why not? Quality, colossal, frozen. Surprised he wasn't wearing one as a nose ring. 2 potential jewels. I already have enough, but sure, okay. I guess we should turn in that Zuwu quest to Sheen before I forget. And this one goes to Alma back at the Ice Shard Cliffs, so we can do that as well. Once the ground finishes rendering. Or no, I can turn into her here. So, I ran defense for your team going AWOL. Or KIA. I didn't really read the description. Yes, I did. I'm just sassing you. I wanted to see you get flustered. Are you doing okay? Thank you for the head pats. How many teams are you handling right now? You're supposed to be my handler. This feels like a quest that should have been an option to end it with a capture. Join you? Alright, sure. What do you want to show me? It's going to be something in the Ice Shard Cliffs, isn't it? I shouldn't have teleported away. It's a gathering point. This is the other Blinganga nest. We fought it in a different location, you know. It belongs in a museum, not a Blinganga nest. Goongaga nest? No. Not that kind of monkeying around. Besides, proportionate to other simians, great apes are somewhat underwhelming, bathing suit-wise. A silverback gorilla, their members the size of their thumb. Not even their thumb, a human thumb. No wonder they have so much roid rage when they start swinging. You are already the best handler I've had since Guildmarm. You're fine. Don't worry about it. And now he teleported back here anyway. What'd I get? Coins and a large golden scale vase. Good, I can trade that. I say immediately after finishing our side quest, I'm already planning to regift it. I'm kidding, but only slightly. It depends on if I need to trade that for crafting materials. Wait. We haven't had Arshan armor this entire time. This is the armor that matches those damn Martian-looking weapons. It usually reminds me of something out of Metroid, so here we go. Here's the male armor. And the female. I prefer the male legs, but the female breastplate. I don't know how I feel about these roller skate legs. I prefer just the stilts, if you will. You? Really? Flare, earplugs, adaptability, blight resistance, windproof. It started strong, but then you got windproof, blight resistance, and adaptability in here, so just... I would take the flare. The flare, the tremor resist, and the earplugs. But, yeah, yeah. I need Frenzy Crystal. Wait a minute. Frenzy Shard and Frenzy Crystal? Oh my fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be more / harder frenzy monsters. It's definitely gonna be Gore at some point, so. How much Gracium for the full set? 25? Yeah, I have to make a dedicated mineral gathering set, too. Fuck me. I thought I was gathering too much Fusium before, but that's nuts. Well, it's one more thing for the future collector. Wait. You might like the Palico Arshan gear. Hang on. Check it. It's the Ripper from Dead Space. And your cat becomes a UFO. Oh yeah, that I could work with. He's encased everything except the perch of the frog. And even though he has no arms, he still has a sword. I don't know if I want to make just one piece of that, though, when I could be using... Everything's better when the cat's wearing it. Absolutely. I need to farm more Gracium, but thankfully I have enough Frenzy Shards, so... Make the body on that, yeah. I'll put the rest of that on the list. Alma, what else is it you want to talk to me about? We already did the end of your side quest. Do you have a new side quest? What? You are wearing them! Thank you! Really? You know, for them to end up in a museum, you would have to be dead first, so you'd never live to see that dream. We have to go back there anyway. God, you're just teleporting me back and forth between ice and the tropics. Don't teleport me right now. Velma 2.0. You know what? If she was in her default outfit, she would be in orange. That would be just too perfect. Jindahad. I don't need any Jindahad parts right now. Nine rations. Almost maxed that out. Nada? Leave it where it is, yeah. And again, and again. Airy egg? I'm not trading my last only golden scale vase for cooking material, but good to know. I can get relic tickets from this too? Jesus. But Nightflower pollen. Oh my... I don't even want to think about Nightflower fucking pollen. Because that was only seemingly farmable through a quest that got nerfed out of the game. Because you have to not only find that at night on exactly one map with 2 gathering points across the entire map, it has to be on a full moon. Full moon, 2 gathering points, only 1 map in the entire game. Fuck that. Yeah, you heard me. And it used to be a popular thing to farm for people, but they were just exploiting it for, decorations. Farming that specific thing. Never mind the actual item itself, so. Do I burn time-honed Wilk Gem for the Azuz Tanned Leather? Maybe. If I do, I go back to Yabran. Dalthodon wool, but I only have the one fine windward aloe. Damn. Okay, so we finished off some questing, we finished off some main and side stuff. We got more busy work for Little Miss Jinkies over here, losing her helmet slot, even though she still has it. If you were worried about losing those glasses, you should have wore them as layered. Put them on a chain, at least, if you're worried. Like, you are riding a Velociraptor. Those glasses are going to fall off. At least it's not hipster, black frame, thick chic glasses, right? Okay. We've got work to do for tomorrow / next time. I'm going to hide myself as well so I can show off mine and my cat's gear a little when we get back to the main menu. And would you look at that? My battery for my controller is dying. Velma's not the smartest. It's always Shaggy. That was never in doubt. It's merely his intelligence is capped by whether or not he's had a recent meal. Like us, he needs food for his full bars. Cephalopod, amphibian, and 2 primates. And a bird. Although, if you want to get technical, bird doesn't exist as a hyper-specific classification. It's more just under the all-encompassing title of reptiles. But do we want to get into the taxonomy of that kind of shit right now? Or do we just want to call it here? Because, cutie patootie. You know what? That is specific enough for my tastes. There's a reason he lives in the nest that is my hair. So, sadly for that nest, I think we have to take off now, but we'll be back for more soon. More, you be sure to DM me somewhere, whether it's on X or in Steam messages. We are going to collab tomorrow. We are going to get you started on Monster Hunter proper. And we are going to find out just how much of the controls for the last Monster Hunter game I forgot, considering I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds for a month and a half. And I just realized I forgot Monster Hunter Wilds was preceded by Rise, not World. Not only did I forget the controls for World, I forgot Rise existed. This can only lead to excellent performance. Remember, you chose me.